Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we want to take a look at the match between NoLex and Top Barcelo. This was part of the PIT tournament, which I'm going to cast a couple of times on Twitch. And whenever you want to check that out, feel free to hop over there. Otherwise, those matches are going to appear on YouTube as well. We're going to watch the first attack, which is from Top Barcelo, and that's a Yeti smash. A strategy which is not that common anymore because normally people are choosing Pekka. Pekka are way stronger at the moment, at least a lot of people are thinking that, because obviously they're not that weak to spring traps, because spring traps just do not work against Pekka. And, well, they're just super tanky, even against single Inferno towers. You can sometimes get off the attack with having every single Pekka alive. So, surprising, but let's see how this is going to work, because he already had to use the Warden Ability in the beginning. This is obviously not going as planned at all. The Super Wizards, luckily, are still on the outside, so they cannot die in the Town Hall Bomb, and this means this attack is going to be rough, especially now in the core. But so far, all of the healers are still alive, which means those Yetis cannot die. On the right side, we have the Hawk Riders, we have the Royal Champion coming into the base as well. Everything is now grouping up into the double scatter shot, which is at the back end. But those healers are crazy. And now the heroes, the enemy defending heroes, are making sure that every single troop is grouping up. And this means those troops just cannot die because all of the healers are still alive. And this means even those Super Wizards, take a look at those Super Wizards. They're getting damaged by the scatters, right away getting healed up again. And this is actually looking like an incredible save from Javi. And this could still be a triple. The Queen has her ability left. He has 1 minute still left. Royal Champion is dying, but the Loon is actually finishing off the enemy defending Warden, and this means the cannon is going down as well. The Queen is going to jump over the wall, which means it's even less time even less likely a time fail. And, well, the Queen is going to finish off the entire base. She has her ability left. She has 45 seconds left, and this is going to be the first 3-star of the war. I have to be honest, I would have not thought that this could work. I feel like there were so many things which were going wrong for the attacker in the beginning, like having to basically swag the entire Warden ability. That was pretty crazy, so really nice job to the attacker. And this war is already starting off really nice. So let's take a look at the next attack, which is going to be from Bezos. And he's coming in with some Inferno Dragons. He's going in with the Inferno Dragon and the Skeleton spell, which is kind of a thing right now in Legend. And, well, one thing which I really like about this is this one Yeti. This one Yeti is kind of getting exchanged versus this one air defense, which is obviously great value, especially when you're attacking with something like dragons. And, well, those Inferno Dragons now getting into the base. The first air defense is quite far on the outside, but the scatter is a huge problem. And now, I don't know, I feel like he hasn't attacked too often with the strategy. I have tried this a couple of times in Legend. And one thing which I learned is you have to deploy those skeletons early. The main reason of those skeletons is not to deal damage. No, those skeletons are not to deal damage. They're meant to be for, wait a second. The tornado. The town hall needs to go down. The town hall is not going down. The air defense. Oh my god, this was such a great tornado trap. The tornado is completely wrecking the entire blimp, making sure that town is surviving. And now we have, well, wait, he has one more freeze left. The Royal Champion is taking a lot of damage. He needs to freeze. Town hall should go down. Wow, okay, this was a close one, but let's get back to the skeletons. I think skeletons need to be placed quite early into the raid because you want to distract the defenses. You do not want to have extra DPS on the defenses. That's not the purpose of those skeletons. You want to distract scatter shots and single Inferno tower. Those are the main things you want to distract with those skeletons, because this means it's, first off, the single Inferno tower, it means less damage on your dragons or Inferno Dragons, and at the same time the scatters are even more important because this means it's no splash damage on those Inferno Dragons, especially because the Inferno Dragons are quite weak in a big group, because obviously splash damage is kind of effective against that. So having those ground skeletons tanking the scatter shots is huge, and it's super important, and that's what not happened in this attack. I think this is why it failed. I mean, there's not much left if we're completely honest, but I think in the end the attack failed because because the skeletons were not placed correctly. Otherwise, I think it could have worked. Still a good try from Beatus, but this means after the first 2 attacks into the war, we have top Barcelo leading this series, and this means Queen, Archer and Minion are going to die 91%. Let's see what the next attack is looking like. And we have another attack coming in. This time it's Zap Dragons actually from top Barcelo. And let's see how effective this is going to be. He's sending in, I guess there's going to be the Royal Champion trick at the top side for this for the scatter. That's obviously always great value. He's bringing a couple of super minions in as well. That's always interesting to see. It's really surprising when sometimes pros are using those super minions. It's always, I don't know, like it's not sure if it's like better or worse to bring those super minions, because I don't know if it's that much of a DPS boost. At the same time, obviously the tanking of the dragons is quite nice. So not sure either way. Let's take a look at how effective this is going to be. So far the entry looks awesome. He took care of the entire 12 o'clock side. So now it's all about that the dragons are not getting lured away from the top gold storage. But so far it's not looking like anything is getting lured over there. And so far it's looking great pathing wise. Yes, dragons are going into the core, it seems like, and that's the important thing about this. A double black mine in the core, now a perfect, wow, that freeze was crazy. That freeze was so crazy. He took care of the sweeper, enemy royal champion, and the eagle. Perfect freeze over there. Now the slammer from the bottom side is coming in over there as well. Ton of dragons are still alive. The scatter is being quite scary backhand, but still there's one air defense left with the scatter together, and the king is going to tank for this air defense, it seems like, but he has his own queen left with her ability, so this is still a thing which is possible. The queen needs to go on the outside again. Yes, she's not going through any wall. That's great. Scatter needs to go down. Scatter is not going down. Oh my goodness, this scatter can deal now so much damage because the king is still tanking. The king is still tanking for the scatter, for the air defense. Another dragon is going to die. Another dragon is going to die. And now finally a couple of the dragons are making it to this air defense. This air defense killed so many dragons with the scatter together. And now we have only 2 dragons alive with 1 super minion. But at the same time, we have the queen alive. We have the warden alive. So all of this together, this should be still a 3-star with like 44 seconds left. And this means top Barcelo is going crazy. There are 2 out of 2 so far, because I don't think there are any more black mines over here, especially because there was already a super minion in the beginning. So there is not going to be any black mines. This is going to be a triple. Great job by top Barcelo. Perfect start into this match. Well, and now we need some triples from Nolex. And this one's going to be the next one. Queen Charge Hybrid with a jump. Let's go. I always like those Queen Charge attacks. I have to say, it's still my favorite attack in the game to watch. I feel like just knowing on how powerful the strategy can be, and at the same time how risky in the current meta, and how difficult it is compared to other strategies, it has to be my favorite attack to watch. So let's see how good this is going to be of an entry. So far, the Yeti blimp took care of quite a good amount of value, or like part of the base over there, and especially taking out the single Inferno tower and luring out the clan castle. Those were the key things for this blimp to get. And now it's all about, oh my, wait a second, what? He's actually placing a Pekka into the Tesla farm, into the ground archer tower, or like into the night village archer tower. And this means a 25 troop space Pekka took care of 2 buildings. I don't think that's worth it. And he still needs to funnel. Somehow. The queen is taking care of all of those defenses. And now the Tesla is oh, nice. Good job. He's sending in a couple of Hawk Riders. He's still, okay, now the rage is coming. But this means the eagle is activated. Now he needs, well, some luck, I would say, that not randomly the eagle is going to target his healers, because this might have happened a couple of times to me, but let's hope that this is not going to happen to this one. We have the king on the outside funneling. We have the hybrid coming in now as well. The jump for the queen is perfect. The freeze for the queen as well, for the enemy queen. This is looking actually really good. This queen charge is looking crazy. He needs to rage soon for his queen, because there is a ton of damage on his queen. The scatter can be in range as well. The enemy warden, 2 explodes, so this is a ton of damage for the queen. I guess he needs to use her ability soon, but the hybrid is looking strong so far. The king is funneling on the outside. The queen is now using her ability, so she's staying alive. Tornado Trap is triggered in the core as well for the queen, so she's getting rotated out of danger, which is actually quite nice. And now she has to deal with the enemy king. The heal spell is placed really nicely, that the heal is even covering still the bomb tower, which is quite nice, especially knowing that there's a scatter shot backhand. So the scatter shot is quite... that scatter shot can be kind of scary, and the time is ticking as well. 32 seconds now left. Queen, Royal Champion ability. Queen has no ability left. The freeze is in as well. The Royal Champion should take care of the scatter. The ground skeleton, every single piece now, which is delaying this army, could force a time fail. 18 seconds left. Guys, but this should be a 3-star, right? I mean, the queen is getting through a wall once again, but the Royal Champion, the king is alive, the warden is alive. This is a really nice triple for no legs, and what a nice charge this was. This was such an awesome charge, and this means it's once again a bit closer. No legs is back in this war, and now it's up to top Barcelona to keep the pressure up, and we have the next attack coming in with, once again, dragons. The dragons are in. We have the Zap dragons, and actually we have a golem with those dragons. That's quite interesting to see, because normally, I don't know, like normally the king is tanky enough for most of those dragon attacks, but let's see how effective this is going to be. Looking forward to that. Royal Champion is taking care of a couple of more buildings, took care already of the entire left side. Minions and everything are working on the funnel for the dragons, and now the dragons are in. And this is looking so risky. Really nice skeleton trap, skeleton spell. This time it's placed really nice and early. This is how you should place it. And now, where is he placing the golem? Like, where is the... Oh, there's the golem coming. The king is coming in as well. That's a quite interesting angle. And this is such a risky blimp. Oh my goodness. This is such a risky blimp. And he has to wait with the Warden ability. He has to wait with the Warden. He cannot use the Warden ability just yet. He needs to make sure that this blimp is reaching the town hall. Otherwise, this is, and this could be, a 1-star. The blimp is making it. Is the blimp making it though? Yeah, there's no tornado trap this time. This means the blimp is going to make it to the town hall. And, well, the dragons are now all about to take care of the core. But there are the super minions. The super minions are killing so many of the dragons. Those super minions are taking care of every single dragon from the core. The tornado trap is rotating everything into the super minion, into the scatter. And those super minions are just wrecking every single army which is left. Wow, those defensive super minions really paid off, I would say. And this means this is not going to be a triple. This core Tesla farm messed up the attack really bad. There's one rocket flying behind. There was one rocket following the queen after the super minion was already dead. That looked kind of funny. But either way, this is going to be a defense for no legs. And this was really, really needed. Actually, fun fact, if this is going to be a 91%, it's... like, if no legs triples, this would be a complete tie after the third attack. So, let's see. 91. Why is the queen going for this wall? Can anyone explain this to me? This looks so random. Like, the queen could have just taken care of the sweeper. What is this queen doing? Otherwise, well, actually, this is a 91%. This is 91%, which means... now it's up to no legs. Reen is in, and he's sending in the dragons as well. The no legs special. They're so good with the dragons. And let's see how this will go. And this is actually a dragon. Wait, this is dragons with the invisibility blimp. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, there are so many traps. Wait. There's one super wizard alive. This is... oh my goodness! Reen. Oh my... Reen my heart. This is... okay, that was not even close at all. This was all planned. Hopefully. Otherwise, we have now the dragons getting started. We have still the heroes not getting deployed just yet. We have every single hero still full HP, still like 3 of them not even used yet. So let's see how this is going to work. We have the early Warden ability to make sure that he's facing the enemy clan castle and the enemy queen within the Warden ability, because those troops and those heroes are on defense, are dealing so much damage to the dragons. Especially now, because the dragons are kind of split up. defenses like the Scatter, defenses like the Eagle are not dealing too much damage, because if those dragons obviously split up, Splash is not that effective anymore. So we have the King, we have the Queen on the outside. Actually, the Ice Golem is still over there as well, running behind the King. That's quite smart from the Ice Golem, not taking too much damage, surviving as long as he can. And well, now it's all about the King, the Royal Champion, and the Queen finishing off this base. The Royal Champion can actually easily reach the Multi-Inferno Tower. So this means if the Royal Champion is actually clearing out the Multi-Inferno Tower, the Queen and the King can reach all of the other buildings. The King even had his ability left. This is looking quite good for Reen over here. All about the Royal Champion now. Royal Champion ability, maybe? I mean, he could just save it and swag it, I guess. Royal Champion ability now, getting the Multi-Inferno Tower damaged, taking the Multi-Inferno Tower down. Not a single dragon left anymore, but most of his heroes. And this means the Ice Golem is finally being useful and helping to kill the enemy King. And now it's all about the 3-star. Reen is coming in with the clutch. And this means, actually, this match is all tied up again. Like, we have on both sides 8 stars. And we have on both sides the same percentage, the same average percentage and everything. This is quite funny. And this means the last 2 attacks are going to decide this war. This is such a close one. Okay, next attack is going in from Chester. And he's coming in with the Pekka and the Witches. Okay, this is interesting. We have 5 Witches. That's quite a lot. Normally we have like, I don't know, like 3 Witches, something like that. But 5 Witches is quite a large amount of Witches. Okay, we have 4 Pekkas as well. We have we have a couple of Super Wizards over there as well. Wait, that's interesting, okay. The Baby Dragon is taking out even the Bomb Tower. So this Baby Dragon was definitely worth it. And it's tanking a Black Mine. This Baby Dragon was... That's some great value from a Baby Dragon. Okay, now the Warden is on the Town Hall, so he needs the Rage, making sure that the time isn't a big of an issue. Wait, where's the Rage? Is the Warden actually winning that 1 versus 1 if there's no other defense on the Warden? That Rage was so late. Like, why is he even dropping the Rage now? I mean, I could understand if he wants to kind of try to not have to Rage the Warden up. That's totally fine, but then do not drop the Rage in the last second. Like, that's not completely wasted. I feel like this Rage, if he dropped it 10 seconds earlier, he could have saved at least 5 seconds or something. So that's quite interesting. A lot of time wasted in the beginning. King is coming in. I think the jump is not connecting. Warden ability now is in as well as soon as... Oh my god. Oof. That Warden ability was just in time to tank, or like to help those Super Wizards tank the Scattershot shot. That was such a great timing. The jump spell in the core, the rages in the core, everything up. Another rage in the core. The Pekka are getting smashed at the top side from this Inferno Tower. And now we have a couple of Pekka going into the back end. We have the Witches on the outside taking care of all of those buildings. The Royal Champion is coming in as well. The Freeze to make sure that the Warden is staying alive. The Queen is at the bottom side in the Tornado Trap, having fun over there as well. And we have an Invincible Witch. We have an Invincible Witch in this core, getting healed up by those healers, which stupidly did not switch. I don't know why, but it is what it is. And now it's all about those Witches on the outside, and obviously the MVP Witch in the core. Can she take down the enemy King in the epic 1 versus 1? We have to see that. No, I'm just kidding. The Witch has no chance. But either way, the Royal Champion now with her ability. And he has like 35 seconds left. I think he actually saved this, right? Did he actually save this? The Witch is now trying to help as well. There are a ton of skeletons. Wait a second. The Spring Trap. That's not fair. The Witch was OP. Witch is dying. Pekka is alive. But there are so many defenses still left. Yeti is alive. Healers are now helping. The Warden is helping. Wait a second. 8, 7. There's a ground skeleton. The ground skeleton trap is delaying those troops, and this means this is going to be 98. Chester, the first rage. Do we remember the first rage for the town hall? Is if he's dropping that from the get-go, this would be a triple. That is, oh my goodness, that is so unlucky. That is so unfortunate. Let's take a look at the next attack, and I feel like those guys now are like getting heated up because We have so many Pekka attacks now coming in. Absoluta coming in with the next Pekka attack, but he's only bringing 2 witches, but 5 Pekka. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Let's see how those Pekka are going to do and deal with all of those expos. The king on the outside, the witches at 6 o'clock to funnel. Pekkas are in. 5 Pekka. This is a big, big meatball. And the super wizard are actually going, wait a second, the super wizard are taking so much damage. Rage now, the healers need to switch. And this blimp, oh my, this blimp is quite risky. The blimp needs to make this. The blimp needs to make this to get down the town hall. The Pekka are staying alive. Like there's 5 Pekka with freaking raged healers on them. Those Pekka can never ever die. And somehow the queen split up. And the queen is now taking down the eagle. Is that actually true? The town hall is going down, by the way. Meanwhile, we have the Pekkas here on the back end. Those Pekka just cannot die with those healers on them. The queen is taking down the eagle. What is going on? This queen was actually quite smart, splitting off to the side, getting the eagle out of the way. And now we have 5 Pekka being super... Like, is this actually 5 Pekka? I mean, we have the single Inferno tower on there as well. But I feel like, no, those Pekka are still alive. How many? Do we have 4 or 5? I mean... 1, 2, I cannot count it. We have, I think it's, wait a second. Can they please split a little bit? I want to see how many Pekka we have alive. Please. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually 5 out of 5 Pekka are still alive. What is going on? Absoluter is crushing this base just with the combination of 5 healers with those healers. They just cannot die. He actually tripled the base with not losing a single Pekka in this attack. This is crazy. Either way, this is going to be crazy overkill. And this means Nolex is in the lead again. Nolex is in the lead. And that was such an unfortunate attack from top Barcelo. Earlier rage, and he's easily tripling that base. And now they have to hope for Nolex failing. And on their own, they have to triple. Otherwise, they're out of this war and they have no chance anymore. So, let's see. Let's take a look at the next attack, which is going to be Ambrosio coming in. I'm sorry. And he's coming in with the Zap Dragons and another Golem. The last time it didn't work out that great, to be honest. I didn't really see the value of the Golem. I was not a huge fan of that Golem. But let's see how effective this is going to be. Starting off with the E-Dragon funnel. I think the E-Dragon cannot activate the town hall, right? Yeah, that should be, like, the bomb tower should be too far from the town hall. Yep, that bounce is not possible. Either way, the dragons are now getting started. This is quite a, I don't know, that's not a good pathing for the dragons. The dragons can split up to the top side, which are the ground expos, and they have to somehow take down the town hall as well. I mean, there's going to be the blimp, most likely, I guess. But at the same time, this dragon pathing straight up sucks, to be honest. Like, this is not good dragon pathing. What is going on? The dragon pathing was not good at all. Like, now, as I said, the dragons are splitting. We have a couple of the dragons at the top side, a couple of them around the town hall, and this is not looking too good. He says the golem left. I don't know why, but he has the golem left. He has the king and the queen left. Can he somehow save this? I don't see how this works. Like, the multi-inferno tower is still surviving in the core. The tornado trap is being annoying because it's rotating his warden into the air defense, which is a bit unlucky. Now the freeze. And he even has a, wait a second, he has a heal spell left. What did he plan with, like, where did he plan the heal spell? What's this? Now is he healing one dragon? Something went wrong in this attack. Like, something somewhere went wrong. I don't know where and when and why, but this is not going to be 3-star, sadly. So this means Nolex should have the win, in theory, because as long as they don't 1-star, this should be a win. But let's take a look at a couple of the last seconds of this attack, because maybe something's happening. I don't know what, but I don't see this working in any way. The queen has to go through so many more buildings. Scatter, expose, Inferno Tower, enemy royal champ. This will never ever work. So this is a 100% defense for Reen. And, well, as I said, I'm kind of surprised by the plan. I feel like the dragons had to split in the core, and this was not good for the dragon attack. So I'm kind of surprised that he went with this option, and especially the golem. I don't know. if that golem was too good. Maybe with another wall break for the back end, if actually he's relying on his golem and his king and his queen to get that much value. Not sure. Let's take a look at the last attack from Nolex, which is going to be another dragon attack. So many dragons in this war, and this is going to be a dragon bat attack. Let's see. Always, those attacks are always so great to watch. The dragons and the bats are such a great combination of troops and spells, obviously. So let's see how this strong is going to be. He's trying to funnel in his king for the town hall. At the town hall itself, he's taking out a sweeper. He's taking out a wizard tower. That's really great value considering that he's doing a drag bat, right? So far, great value. Even took care of the air expo, which is another great value defense for a dragon attack. And now, let's see where he's starting off. He's starting off, okay, queen at the bottom side. This means dragons are coming in from the 8 o'clock side roundabout, or 7 to 8 o'clock. And this is not looking too bad. The queen should take care of the air defense. The queen can take care of the wizard tower. And depending on how far the queen gets, she can even take care of the next air defense as well. So this is so far looking great. Really nice pathing, or like really nice entry for the beginning. Now the enemy clan cast is coming out. He has no poison with him, so he needs to somehow power through this super mini clan castle. Let's see how good this is going to be. The rage in the core is great, taking care of the multi-inferno tower with ease. Now the blimp actually, oh, he has another blimp left as well. Blimp for the right side for the inferno tower. Queen is staying alive, taking care of the air defense as well. And now the bats are coming in for this last lonely wizard tower. And this is such a great overkill from Nolex's last attack. Wow, that was a crazy one. Really nice attack. Drag bat in action. It's always nice to see this strategy. And this is, oh my goodness. He can just like fly over the next base as well, I feel like, with this army. There is so much alive. That's crazy. Really great attack. And this means in the end, Nolex is going to win this war 14-12. Such a great start from top Barcelo. They had so many good attacks, but in the end they fall short a little bit. Especially this one rage, a little bit delayed, cost them big time. Over here, 14-12, such a great war. GG's to both teams. And well, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow for the next one. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.